Hi team, Nike Global Trainer and Hyperace expert Alex Piccirilli here, and it is bedtime, okay? We're walking through 5 stretches that I love to use in my pre-bed routine, okay? These are gonna make you hopefully fall asleep a little bit faster and sleep a little bit deeper. So we're gonna be going into our spine, we're gonna be hitting a lovely little child's pose, and we'll get a hamstring stretch, get into our hips and spine with a supine twist, and then end lovely reclined butterfly. These are all gonna help us slow down our heart rate, kind of tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, and alert our mind that it is time for bed, right? So these are just a great way to get a nice restful sleep. So grab your Venom 2. We're gonna turn it on, adjust your heat, your vibration to your liking, and we're gonna start upright, okay? And then we're gonna make our way down onto our backs. So starting upright, we're gonna give ourselves a nice little hug, a nice little squeeze, crossing one arm over the other. We're moving through our T-spine and our neck, our cervical spine. So we're not just nodding our head up and down, we're gonna move all the way through, rounding between those shoulder blades, and then open up toward the ceiling, letting that head go back. So down and back up. And again, this isn't a race. This is giving our body time to wind down from the chaos of the day. Sometimes when we rush straight into bed, it's hard to get right to sleep. So this is kind of helping tap into our parasympathetic nervous system and alert our body it is time for bed. Nice, get about 1 to 2 more in there. Just let it feel good. Let that low back start to warm up. And then from here, we're gonna make our way into a nice chill child's pose. So sitting those hips back, knees nice and wide, reaching those arms out in front. If this doesn't feel great on your shoulders, you can always hit an embryo pose, bringing those knees together and arms back behind you, all right? That's always an option. This one is amazing with your Venom 2 as the complement because it's already giving a nice stretch from that tailbone all the way through the fingertips, and then that heat on the low back just makes it nice and juicy. So you can rest your forehead on your mat, you can rest your ear on your mat and face to the side. This is just chill time, okay? So taking a few breaths here, not needing to move, not needing to worry about anything else. And this is that time we just let the thoughts come in, right? I know we've all been in bed, can't go to sleep because we have stuff on our mind, and that's why a pre-bed stretch routine is one of my absolute favorite things. This is where we can kind of let those thoughts come in, acknowledge them, and then let them go as we move through our body. So good for our mental and our physical. Nice. Taking a few more breaths. Last one. Yes, just nice and gently crawling those hands back toward the knees. The moment we've been waiting for, it's time. We're going on to our backs for our final few stretches, and this is really it. You can do this on your bed. All of these you can do from bed. So just feel comfy, feel cozy, get situated. We're gonna bring our left knee up and into the chest, and we're gonna hug behind the knee for this one. Just get cozy. If you wanna prop your head up on your pillow, you can. We're gonna flex those toes and straighten and bend. Yeah, nice big flexing toes back toward the shin. We're just gonna breathe in and breathe out. So this should feel really great on the hamstrings, all the way up and through into where that Venom is heating up the back. Yes, last one. And our next stretch, our 4th one, we're gonna go into a supine twist. So we're gonna take that leg out wide, same leg, the left leg, twist across the body. For this one, it feels so good, especially in the outside of that leg and exactly where that Venom is targeting. If you wanna just chill here, you can. Depending on how you felt today, if the legs are feeling a little tight, you can reach for that bottom foot, get a little quad stretch in, or you can use a little chest opener and reach and open up and move through if you want. Or again, you can just wind down and chill right here, okay? One of the best parts about a pre-bed routine is it slows our heart rate down. So it just starts to slow everything down and get you ready for a good night rest. Yes, nice team. We're gonna take it back through center and hit that other side. So same thing, pulling that right knee up to the chest, flexing the toes, and we straighten and bend through that leg, using that breath as we move through. And if you are someone that struggles with falling asleep or getting a good night's sleep, I always suggest some sort of bedtime routine. It starts to train our brain, like, oh, when we do this, it's time for bed. Kind of like reading a bedtime story before you were going to bed as a kid, right? Like it alerts you, okay, it's bedtime, time to relax, time to settle down. The more we do it, the more you get trained to do it, and the easier it is to fall asleep. Let's go ahead and take it to that next stretch, our supine twist. We cross over the body. If you did that option of reaching for the foot or of opening up through the chest on the last side, feel free to do that same option on this side, getting that little quad stretch if you want, or again, just hanging out, letting those thoughts come in, just soaking in how the day was, shaking it off, forget it, it's over, on to the next tomorrow, but tonight we're gonna get some sweet dreams, okay, after these stretches. Just taking these nice, easy breaths. Nice, last one. Okay, and our last one, we're gonna get into the hips. The low back is feeling good. So now we're gonna pay attention to those hips and we're gonna go for a reclined butterfly. Soles of our feet are together, knees are out wide. This is a little uncomfortable for you. We're in bed, right? So just grab 2 pillows and prop them right underneath those thighs. It'll make it a little more comfy, cozy. And we just get to lay here and chill and breathe and let those last few thoughts come in and exit as we just shake it off and wind down. And all right, yeah, good night. I'm ready for bed. Whew. Yeah, you guys can just turn it off now and go to sleep. I'm gonna lie here the rest of the time. But for real, these are great 5 stretches to add to your pre-bed routine. We started off with that bear hug and we got into our T-spine. Then we went into our child's pose. We got into our hamstring stretch, our supine twist, and then ended in our reclined butterfly. And now I hope you guys have some sweet dreams.